Here are how MBTI personality types are as roommates. Number 1. ISTJ. ISTJs frequently have excellent manners and are considerate roommates who value personal space. They make sure that everyone else accomplishes their duties as well while still keeping up with their own. The ISTJ can find it very difficult to tolerate someone who consistently goofs things up and makes mistakes. With these things, they can occasionally come off as a bit demanding, but they are picky about how they want things done. Additionally, ISTJs dislike it when others disregard their work schedules and bedtimes. Number 2. ISFJ. ISFJs that live together frequently end up taking care of the family. They want to make sure that everyone is taken care of and that their housemates are secure and content. They also support bringing people together and make an effort to ensure that their housemates get along with one another. ISFJs occasionally take on additional responsibilities because they don't want to be pushy about getting everyone else to do them, but if this is assumed, they can become quite irritated. Number 3. ESTJ. Although they attempt to be kind to their housemates, ESTJs can come out as a bit demanding. They merely support establishing certain house rules so that people don't feel free to act however they choose without regard for those around them. ESTJs frequently think that everyone should keep up with a list of responsibilities so that it doesn't all fall on one person. They firmly feel that they should be accorded a little more respect than others who are disorganized and don't maintain things if they are the ones doing all the duties. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. ESFJs are frequently considerate housemates who try their best to handle their responsibilities and even assist others when they can. Even though they are frequently kind and considerate housemates, they might get irritated if they feel unappreciated. The ESFJ will probably lose tolerance and can get a little on edge and perhaps short-tempered with their housemates if everyone seems to be acting without regard for the ESFJ. Number 5. INFJ. INFJs are frequently considerate roommates who try their best to keep their belongings to themselves and respect the privacy of others. While they appreciate their privacy, they can get irritated when their housemates do not respect their rules. INFJs are capable of showing consideration for others, but in situations where they feel disrespected, they may become a little irritable since they truly need a lot of space and alone time. Number 6. INFP. Although INFPs make an effort to respect other people's space and act as kind roommates, they aren't always very good at keeping up with home duties. While they will try to keep these things up, they have a propensity to forget, which can annoy their housemates. Simply put, INFPs dislike having to adhere to regulations and the stress of completing work by a set deadline. They occasionally don't clean up till they feel like it themselves. Others may find this frustrating, but the proper people may find INFPs to be kind, considerate roommates who can make up for it. Number 7. ENFJ. The considerate housemates, ENFJs frequently go out of their way to be courteous of others around them. They'll probably schedule family gatherings and make an effort to keep everyone on task. They want to be able to maintain everyone in harmony and limit internal strife. While ENFJs will go above and beyond to be kind to their housemates, they also want to make sure that everyone is doing their part. People who are impolite and don't consider others when they act can irritate them a little. Number 8. ENFP. While ENFPs make an effort to be thoughtful roommates, they occasionally tend to live in their own bubble. They can tidy up after themselves and may be more organized than people think in some areas. They make an effort to carry their fair share of the load and genuinely desire justice. Even though ENFPs are capable of keeping up with some responsibilities as roommates, they may occasionally choose not to do them, in which case it can be frustrating for them when others expect them to. Because they dislike restrictions and being bossed around, they occasionally get upset with their roommates. Number 9. ISTP. ISTPs make great roommates since they like to have fun, but also need their own space. They try to enjoy their roommate's company and genuinely just want them to respect when they need some alone time. The only thing that ISTPs actually seek is a sense of freedom from feeling like they must always obey their roommates. Occasionally, they may struggle to complete some tasks, but only those that don't hold much importance in their eyes. Number 10. ISFP. While ISFP housemates try their best to be kind to those around them, they occasionally get sucked into their own little worlds. Given that they dislike having to adhere to standards and expectations from others, ISFPs may find it difficult to manage domestic duties. They find it difficult to concentrate on completing the things that others want of them at the precise moment they ask for it, because they become so engrossed in their own fantasies and thoughts. Number 11. ESTP. When living together, ESTPs can occasionally be sloppy and incapable of keeping up with their responsibilities. They occasionally struggle to tidy up because they aren't usually very organized. They try to be considerate housemates, but occasionally they might be a little bit more difficult than they realize. Number 12. ESFP. ESFPs make fantastic roommates since they are frequently vivacious and entertaining, but they aren't always great at doing the housework. While they might struggle to tidy up when others are depending on them to do so, they excel at cheering up others who are down. Because they enjoy themselves so much, ESFPs seek out companions who will also enjoy themselves with them. Although ESFPs may struggle to recognize when someone needs their space, they always have the best intentions. Number 13. INTJ. INTJs tend to value maintaining their personal space while also adhering to house rules. They may be the ones who assigned everyone specific tasks and feel strongly that they should be carried out. They want to make sure that the situation is equitable and won't just tolerate living with someone who can't keep up their half of the bargain. However, because they value their privacy and dislike it when others cross their limits, INTJs can get very irritated with most roommates. Number 14. INTP. When living together, INTPs genuinely just want their personal space to be respected. Most of the time, they enjoy being able to keep to themselves, and if this is ignored by others, they become angry. They may spend a lot of time alone in their rooms as roommates, coming out only when they want to interact with others. However, INTPs may not always be good at keeping up with their chores and would rather have the discretion to take care of such things as they see fit. Number 15. ENTJ. Having ENTJs as roommates can be enjoyable, but they also want to make sure that everyone keeps up with their tasks. They frequently think that setting up regulations and domestic responsibilities will prevent resentment from developing amongst roommates. ENTJs are aware of the significance of these guidelines, so they won't have to cope with guests who routinely disregard their limits and behave carelessly in their home. They become frustrated if they have to pick up the slack for someone else because they are more than adept at completing tasks and taking care of their duties. Number 16. ENTP. When living together, ENTPs frequently want to have fun and dislike having a lot of rules to obey. They will try their best to complete the most critical jobs though, because they appreciate their roommates. They may have a messy bedroom, but they don't want the mess to spread to the rest of the house. Since they want to be treated with respect in return, they want to make sure that they are being considerate to their housemates. ENTPs merely desire their own space, but they also value having friends they can hang out with constantly. These videos will be really helpful for you.